What's up, YouTube? It's Atomic bringing you guys another Fallout 76 video. This week, instead of an Inside the Vault, I guess you could call this an Inside the Vault. It's going over all the patch that came out yesterday, patch notes and updates to like the UI, as well as a stash increase. So that's very well needed in the quality of life of this game. So if you guys like these videos, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe, and let's get into it. So it says update highlights, more stuff. We've increased the stash limit to 1,200 pounds, so you have even more room for loot. I don't know why I was like getting hung up there. Anyways, sort your inventory with ease. Stay on top of all your gear you've been collecting by using 3 new tabs in your inventory: new, armor, and food and drink. So if you didn't see in my last Inside the Vault video, or the PTS video that I did, they're adding 3 new tabs. So like, let's say you loot new items, it'll go in your new tab, and then armor's getting separated from like clothing, and then food and drinks getting separated from aid. So now your medical items will be in one tab and your food and drink will be in another. So that's awesome. And then it says what's weighing you down. From now on, when you select a stack of items in your inventory, the menu will show you a total weight of that stack. So we did also look at this in my last video, or one of the recent videos, I should say, and with the PTS. So let's say you have like a ton of 50 cal ammo, and each bullet weighs like, I don't know, 0.5 pounds or whatever. It adds up all the weight and gives you like a total weight. So now you'll know what's weighing you down. Know before you go. Player vending machine tooltips on the map now display how many 1, 2, and 3-star legendary items they are selling. So if a player is selling like legendaries in their vending machine, it'll now tell you if they're selling legendary items and tell you the quality of the item, which is nice. Build more color update. Outlines in build mode now appear blue instead of green, so that players with color blindness can more easily differentiate between valid and invalid placement. So that's very nice that they're looking out for some people with the color blindness. This is actually a pretty common problem with the color blindness. I knew a lot of people, well, not a lot, I knew a couple people in high school that they couldn't see certain colors. So it's definitely good that they're looking out for those people. And then it just down here, it talks about the size of the updates. So if you're on PC, it's only going to be a 1.6 gig update. Microsoft Store, 5 gig update, which is insane. Steam is going to be a 2.0 gig update. PlayStation 4 is going to be 4.2, and Xbox One 4.8 gig. So that's nice. Inventory and user interface, we already talked about this. So the stash is going up by 400 pounds. 50% of 800 is 400. So which isn't too bad. And then the new tabs, like I said, it'll keep track of all your inventory items. And so like with the new tab, whatever you grab that's new, it'll put in that tab. Armor, so that way you have your apparel and armor separated. Food and drink will now be separated, or will be in its own tab, separated from the aid column, which is nice. And then the stack weight, obviously we already talked about. And then the vending machine previews, we already just talked about that. So that's awesome. Build mode visual improvements we've changed. Okay, yeah, we already talked about the color blindness. that some people struggle with the green outline. So that's good that they're looking at that. Atomic Shop. We've added a button to each category page in the Atomic Shop that will let you show or hide the items you already own, so that you can browse what's still available with less clutter. So that I didn't think that was a problem, but whatever. Elder tier rewards and responsive community feedback. We've adjusted the daily ops rewards so that you will always receive an item from a rare reward pool whenever you complete an op fast enough to reach Elder tier. So yeah, if you hit the Elder tier now, you'll definitely have some more rare rewards. So definitely probably some better legendaries. So instead of your usual like 1-star legendaries that you usually get that are worth like nothing. And starting today, so February 26th when they wrote this, or not February 26th, but January 26th until February 16th, you can claim free Heart Wencher skin for the pipe wrench in the Atomic Shop, and then use it to complete challenges that will unlock new cosmetic and consumable rewards. Earn lunchboxes, perk card packs, and repair kits by defeating enemies with your Heart Wrench every day during the Spread the Love event. You can also claim outfits and even a new variation of a Blackwoods bungalow by completing weekly challenges with the Heart Wrench equipped. So they added some a new kind of like event for Valentine's Day, and you'll be able to earn some pretty decent rewards, I'll say, and also some cosmetics. So yeah, so that's just going over what they added. So down here are the bug fixes. There seems to be a lot of bug fixes. So I guess I'll just go over a couple of the ones that I think is better. Settler Forager corrected missing player dialogue. So if you're missing dialogue from Forager or Settler Forager, that person will now display the right dialogue. And then Apparel fixed I honestly don't care about Apparel. There's always seems to be like Apparel issues with the clipping and all that kind of stuff. So if you're interested in that, I'll leave a link of this article down in the description. Camp and Workshop exploit addresses an exploit affecting item storage in the stash box. So if you're experiencing some sort of exploit, or if you were doing an exploit, they patched that. I didn't know about the exploit, so it doesn't really surprise me. They probably try to keep it on the hush hush. But shelters, it is now easier to place structures like a seedy shed, backwoods bungalow, and other inside the shelter as long as there's enough space to do so. Stairs can now snap to front of the Brotherhood of Steel scout tower. Super mutant tube. Players can no longer get stuck inside the super mutant tube while building it. Yeah, that would that would be a problem, being stuck inside of it. So if you're interested in building the super mutant tube, that problem is fixed. Challenges world discover Beckley sub-challenge for the discover localis in the ash heap. Challenge can now be completed. Daily op reward fixed an issue that could result in no rare reward being granted if the item the player would have received was non-tradable item plan that they had already learned. Now players will receive a reward when this occurs. So instead of getting a plan you already know or have learned, you'll now get a reward instead. At least that's what it seems like. Hopefully it's not just caps. I would like to see some more legendaries get dropped from events like this. And then it says here, Operation Report, addresses a visual issue that could incorrectly mark reward tiers as already earned in the Daily Ops Operation Report. Please note Daily Ops rewards reset at 12 p.m. Eastern Time each day. So sometimes it'll say that you've already earned it when you didn't, so I'm glad that fixed it. Radworms now only increases radiation damage taken from consuming food and drink. So that's kind of not really a problem. Enemies. So we'll look at the enemies and then mutations and then the performance, stability, and perks. Otherwise, the rest of this stuff, I'll leave a link in the description to look at it. Like the items tab doesn't seem that important to me. Let's go ahead and look. Spawning fixed an issue in causing enemies to sometimes spawn grouped together sometimes spawned grouped together at an incorrect location. Giant hermit crabs. Player can no longer clip through giant hermit crabs. Are they talking about Mirelurks? Is that what they're talking about? I don't know. Whatever they felt like writing here. I feel like they're talking about Mirelurks, but I don't know. Anyways, so we're going to go down to mutation. So the Plague Walker mutation description no longer incorrectly states that it removes disease durations. This was only a description change. The mutation's functionality has not been adjusted. So nothing really changed there. So we're on to performance and stability. Client stability fixed multiple crashes that could occur during combat. Addresses a crash that could occur while scrolling the note tab in the Pip-Boy. Connectivity fixed an issue that could cause PC players to receive disconnected due to modified game files error during normal gameplay and kick them from their current world. Server stability addressed an issue that could cause a server to crash. Performance addressed an issue that could cause the game client to hitch while viewing the aid tab in the Pip-Boy. Performance addressed an issue that... Man, I sound like a freaking broken record reading all this. So they fixed an issue that could cause the game client to hitch when sorting Pip-Boy by spoil. Performance fixed an issue that could result in frame rate drops inside Fort Atlas. I was experiencing something similar to this, but I thought it was because I was using a explosive LMG, but never mind that. Anyways, perks, Dodgy, I should say, excuse me, now has 2-second cooldown on AP drain. The damage reduction is still active during AP cooldown. This prevents players' AP from completely draining when it hits a high rate of fire weapon. Friendly fire perk, the health regeneration effects from friendly fire no longer stack but heal faster. This makes it so that all weapons heal at the same rate, which is nice. Stability stabilized fixed an issue that could prevent stabilized from working correctly while wearing power armor. I'm pretty sure I use that perk and I do wear power armor, so I might have been experiencing this and not really noticing it. Super duper fanfare and sound effects no longer incorrectly play when crafting legendary items. So that's good. So yeah, and then I guess I'll just look at the sound and also the world. Scoreboard. Entering the scoreboard quickly no longer causes the sound to disappear. So that's awesome. That I didn't know that was happening, but it doesn't really matter to me. World. Fix several locations in the world where a player could become stuck. That's kind of kind of funny, but also messed up. World. Fix several locations where a player could view out of world. Does that mean out of bounds? I have no idea. But yeah, so I'm pretty sure that means out of bounds. So yeah, if you guys want to take a look at some of these other patch notes for like the items, the NPCs, and quest and events, feel free to do so. I'm gonna put the link down in the description for the video, obviously. So but yeah, if you guys like this update, leave your comments on it, and let me know what you guys think about the 50% stash increase. I'm pretty excited about that because, believe it or not, I'm somewhat of a hoarder, and I never really ran into this problem in Fallout 4 until this game came out. So definitely like a hard habit to kick, stocking up on so much like scrap and stuff. So yeah, if you guys like the video, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.